along with many other large-scale projects that we do not have the time to mention in detail today, reflect the nation's aspirations and commitment to creating a prosperous society. Now, at the midpoint of our vision's journey, and in its 8th year, we are achieving our targets faster than expected. For example, the contribution of non-oil sectors reached 50% of the gross domestic product in 2023, marking an all-time high. Additionally, the participation of women in the labor market has more than doubled since the vision's launch. In the environmental sector, and as a part of Saudi Green Initiative to combat climate change, the Kingdom has made significant progress in its sustainable environmental initiatives. We have successfully planted around 50 million trees across different regions of the Kingdom. Moreover, approximately 20% of the country's land area has been designated as protected natural reserves, with several marine areas being rehabilitated as protected zones as well. In our efforts to reintroduce endangered species into the wild, we have relocated 1,660 animals, including the critically endangered Arabian leopard, the last big cat species in the Arabian Peninsula. And with fewer than 120 Arabian leopards left in the wild, the Kingdom has seen the birth of 7 leopard cubs following the establishment of the Global Fund for the Protection of the Arabian Leopard. To help reduce carbon emissions, the Kingdom has exported commercial quantities of clean ammonia to several countries for power generation. The Kingdom has also signed preliminary agreements to develop green hydrogen and aims to become the world's largest hydrogen supplier by 2030 with an annual target of 4 million tons. In the tourism sector, the number of visitors to the Kingdom exceeded 100 million, making Saudi Arabia the second fastest growing country in terms of international tourist growth. Saudi Arabia's global tourism profile is further enhanced by landmarks such as Neom, Al-Ula, and the Red Sea. The number of Saudi heritage sites inscribed in UNESCO's World Heritage List has now reached 8, fulfilling a key target of Vision 2030, with the most recent addition being Al-Faw archaeological site. And due to the Kingdom's regional and international standing, Riyadh, the capital of Saudi Arabia, won the bid to host Expo 2030, chosen by the global community for its belief that Riyadh will deliver an exceptional global edition, mobilizing international efforts to achieve a sustainable future for humanity. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 continues to advance. In 2024, the Kingdom has rose 25 places in the United Nations E-Government Development Index, ranking 4th globally, 1st regionally, and 2nd among G20 countries in the Digital Services Index. We dream and we achieve. Today, we celebrate the 94th anniversary of the founding of our nation, a land of generosity and loyalty. 94 years of dreams and brought to life through hard dedication and work by the sons and daughters of this country and under the guidance of our wise leadership, and always committed to promoting the Kingdom's standing and progress in all fields, in line with its regional and international roles. As we celebrate this cherished day in the heart of Spain's capital, I must take this opportunity to highlight the outstanding historical relationship between the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia and the Kingdom of Spain, which has now surpassed 75 years. These relations have grown in all aspects, reflected clearly in the solid political ties and expanding economic relations. Since the launch of Vision 2030, the number of agreements and memorandum of understanding has increased almost twofold, and the presence of Spanish companies in the Kingdom and Saudi companies in Spain has grown along with the volume of trade between the two nations, which has increased significantly. Saudi investment in Spain have more than doubled, and Spanish investments in the kingdom have increased nearly 30-fold. In addition to politics and economics, the number of Saudi tourists visiting Spain doubled compared to 2019, while the number of Spanish tourists visiting the kingdom increased twofold in just 1 year. We deeply value and appreciate this positive and evolving relationship in all fields, and we look forward to continuing our cooperation to achieve the shared interest and prosperity of both nations, contributing to regional and international peace and security. And in this context, we thank Spain for its courageous and historic decision to recognize the state of Palestine. Our sincere wishes for continued progress and prosperity for both of our beloved kingdoms, Saudi Arabia and Spain, and for the well-being and success of their friendly peoples. Let us all dream together and achieve together. Distinguished guests, thank you for accepting our invitation and joining us in celebrating our National Day. Muchas gracias.